Oh boy, bless your heart if you clicked on this video. Y'all ever been in an old life rut? Feel like a broke down truck stuck in a muddy ditch with bald tires, no cell signal, and your mother-in-law, she's in the back seat trying to give life advice. Yeah, me too. You ever feel like you're doing a whole lot of moving, but ain't really getting nowhere? Like you're living the same dang day over and over. You wake up, you worry, work, wonder, you wonder what you're doing wrong. Then you kind of go to bed feeling like you're a failure with a side of guilt. That right there, my friend, it's called a life rut. But don't you dare let that rut become your permanent address. And today, we're going to hook a tow chain of truth to your soul. We're going to rev the engine of hope. We're going to pull you out of that ditch, one grit-filled inch at a time. Now, first off, let's call this thing what it is. A rut ain't a grave, but it sure can feel like one if you stay in it long enough. You might be in a rut if every day feels the same, nothing changes. If you lost your spark, your purpose, your direction. You ain't laughed in a long while. And I'm talking about gut laugh from your belly. You're surviving, but you just ain't really living. Old Dr. Phil, he'd probably ask you how that is working for you. Old Reverend T.D. Jakes, well, he sure is a good one, but he'd say you're stuck and you just need a little hope. Old Reverend Joel Osteen, he'd probably say something like, God didn't create you to live in neutral. You're destined to drive forward. And your old Uncle Tommy, he'd say, if your life feels like a country song playing backward, it's time to get your dog, your job, and your joy back. Here's the old kicker. Most folks don't even realize they're in a rut. They don't realize they pitched a tent in the rut. Why? It's comfort. Oh, comfort's a silent killer. We'd rather sit in misery that we know than chase freedom we don't. Sometimes it's not that we're lazy. We're just tired. Tired of hoping. Tired of trying. Tired of being let down by people who promised to help us the first time. Let's dissect this thing. You can be tired and take one small step. You can be confused and still move forward. Think about this. You don't need a master plan. You just need a mustard seed of faith with a moment of courage. I'm here to help you with that. Y'all ready to crawl out of this hole? Good. Let's start with something simple. Let's all just admit we're in a rut. There ain't no shame in saying you're stuck. Denial will keep you digging, but that old truth, you heard your grandmama say it, it'll set you free. Let's change our pattern. Let's do one thing different today. Let's do a jumping jack. How about that? Take a walk, make your bed. Turn off the dang news, for goodness sake. Listen to something uplifting. Go eat a vegetable. Fry some squash. Yeah, even you, Daryl. Small hinges swing big doors, y'all. That first spark starts the whole dang fire. Something else we can do? We can talk to somebody. I don't care if it's your preacher, therapist, or heck, maybe it's your Aunt Cheryl who drinks too much sweet tea and reads Facebook memes like scripture. Tell somebody what's going on. Isolation is where a rut will grow deep. It'll grow deep. Speak life. Start speaking truth. Speak it out loud. Tell yourself you ain't finished. Yell it out loud. I'm making progress. God's not done with me. Speak it till your doubt starts packing its bags. Now here's where we get to the good part. If y'all stayed with me this long, listen to this. You ever seen a bulldozer? They don't tiptoe into the dirt. That sucker leans in, roars and blows black smoke and moves earth like it ain't afraid to make a mess. That's what I want you to do. Lean into your mess, your mistakes, your missed chances, and push forward anyway. You ain't too old. You ain't too broke. You ain't too broken. You just kind of forgot who you are. You're a comeback. You're a comeback story in the making. You're the kind of person that God, the universe, or whatever you believe in, looks at and says, yeah, they're about to make some noise. They're about to blow some black smoke. Y'all, this ain't your final chapter. This is that old muddy page right before the big turnaround. So let me tell you what. I'll tell you what my old Uncle Buck told me when I was sitting on the couch crying into a bag of Doritos. Feeling like, life had left me behind. He said, son, if you don't like the channel you're on, there ain't no remote. Get your butt up and change it. Y'all, life ain't got a remote. You gotta manually do it. If you're in a old life rut, hear me loud and clear. Stop waiting on the perfect time. Start now. Start with the possible. Just crawl when you can't walk, walk when you can't run. Keep showing up until that rut becomes a runway. Y'all, you's made for more than just making it. You's made to matter. And if nobody's told you today, Uncle Buck will tell you, you still got time, talent, and a whole lot of testimony left in you, because that's what Uncle Buck told me. So go on, dust yourself off. Grab that hope like it owes you money. Get back in the game. And, if this lit a fire under you, go ahead and hit that like, tap that subscribe, and share this with somebody who still needs it, who's sitting in that rut waiting on a sign. Well, guess what? This was the sign. I'm old Tommy Ray, and I promise you I believe in you, even if you forgot how to. Now get up out of this rut and go live like you mean it. Let's go.